So hi, I've got a new toy. This is the Mini Sonoff and I would like to see how it goes. Basically, this is a newer than the old Sonoff, and the old Sonoff size is something like this, and the aim of this one is to be connected inside the switch on the outlet in the wall, so it can be behind the switch that you turn on and off your light, for example. So let's see what we have in the box. It should be so tiny. Do you see the size of this one in my hand compared to this box? So the wiring should be pretty easy. I will try to connect it now, and I can see that we have a neutral in. This is also neutral in. This is L in, L out. So this is the live in and the live out. Neutral in, neutral out. And this should be connected to the switch. By the way, this does not require any power, so you can connect it to any switch. It should be isolated from the other circuit, so it will protect you in a case of short circuit or something like this. So let's try to connect and see how it goes. Okay, so what I did here, I took an old USB charger and I've connected wires like this. It's not a very good way, but this charger is not in use anymore, so I've soldered and put in Kapton so I won't accidentally touch it. Now, so we have the neutral in. By the way, neutral in, neutral in. One of them should be neutral out, but never mind. So I guess the second is the neutral out. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter because the neutral probably is conducting all the time. We'll check it in a second. So one wire goes here and the output wires go here, and now I have to connect the two inputs. By the way, first need to open the screw in order to catch it. Okay, so now my output is connected and the input, of course, I'm not connected now, it's out of the outlet, so never ever do it while it is connected to live power. So now we'll connect these two inputs, the neutral and the phase, and basically we are almost done. If I will be able to connect the wires, so okay, phase is connected already. Now the neutral in. So basically this is all that matter, and of course when it will be turned on, so the fan should start spinning. I want to do some tests to make sure that it is fully isolated from here to here. This is 12 mega ohm, so this is, I can say it's fully isolated, no problem. So I don't mind touching while it is connected, I hope. But anyway, I will put two wires out from the switch, and then we'll see how easy it is to configure it. Probably it's very easy, I guess, but I will connect now two wires in order to be ready for the turning on and off of the fan. So connecting two additional wires to the isolated, I'm almost sure This side is fully isolated from the electricity part. I think this is how it works. Almost sure about it, but first I need to open the screws in order to insert it properly. So this will be one side, and this will be the other. I think that you can use the button instead of the wires that I am inserting now. Okay, so first let's power it in, see what happens. Okay, again check in, neutral in, neutral in. I didn't check about the neutral, I just want to confirm that both neutral are all the time connected. Yes, they are. I will put in beep mode. You see, so the neutral anyway connected all the time. So let's insert power, and nothing happens. Okay, this is okay. I think now I will touch the two wires and still nothing happens. So this is a little strange. Let's see about pressing. Okay, the pressing is working. So now again, you see it is working now. I don't know why it didn't work in the beginning, but these were 2 clicks. So now it is in the mode that when I'm putting the wires together, so it is on, and when leaving them it's off. But you can change it, I'm sure. Let's press here. You see, if I'm pressing, it's not the same. Do you see now it is normally closed all the time, and when I'm pressing it is stopping. So by this button you can change between different modes of these 2 wires. And I'm not yet reading. Do you see now, one press it's always on, one press is always off. So by this button you can change the function of this Sonoff Mini Sonoff device. Now of course we'll try to connect with the application and see how to configure it. So I'm going of course to the EWI link and we'll search for a new device. So adding a new device, quick pairing, add one device, and it is searching now for the device. And maybe I should do a long press before enabling this search, but again I'm not reading the manual because all the Sonoffs are more or less the same, so it's just a waste of time. It's I think it's easier to do one press, and then instead of reading the manuals that came with it. By the way, there is a manual inside, so you can read it if you would like. I found this a waste of time, so I will do a long press like in all the other part of the Sonoff, about 10 seconds or 30 seconds, depends on the device. And now let it continue search for the device. Looking for a device, and it found something now. You see? So okay, the name of the device, I will call it Mini 1. So Mini Sonoff 1. Of course you can later change it It asks where to put it. I will not add it to any room right now. Okay, and it's already working. Now we'll see about the settings. So like any other Sonoff, we have probably the firmware. The firmware is the latest version. This is usually not the case. So I have all the details. I can do a schedule timer and loop timer, and of course I can change the power state when I first plug in. If I will change it to on and save it, so now when I will unplug it from the cord and connect it, it will turn and spin. Let's see if this is working. So I have now disconnected it, and now if I will connect it, it should start spin automatically, and it does. But this is part of the thing that the power mode, you have the itching setting, which is a very nice setting. I'm now trying to change the state. Yes, it is corresponding very quickly, and everything works just as expected. So about the itching, one thing I want to explain. The itching mode is after pressing how much, if you want it to, for example, turn a light for 10 seconds and then stop. So each press it will turn it for the times that you set it to, and this is a very nice feature. For example, let's do a 10 seconds itching, and I've enabled the itching. So now what it will do, I will show you. When I connect the two wires, it will spin for 10 seconds and then it will stop. I will demonstrate. So now okay. It is not working. Why? Because maybe the itching is not enabled. Let's check it. The itching is not enabled, so I need of course to enable this mode and then save it, and now it will do what I meant. So again, I'm connecting the two wires. And not yet. Why is that? It should work. Because the itching is now changed to half seconds. So now again, let's change it to 10 seconds. In order to demonstrate, you need to check all the settings before doing it. Save again. Now it's saved, so now it will activate the fan for 10 seconds. Let's check. Now. So what now? We missed. Now it is enabled. When itching mode, the device will automatically turn after being pressed for a while. Turn off. Okay. So now the itching is turning off after 10 seconds and not turning on. You can change the itching to turn on or off. So again, so now if I'm connected, it will after 10 seconds disconnect the fan. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it did work. So if you want to change the itching mode to another state, so let's see how to do it. The power state is now, I change it to on, and now the itching would work as I expect. So now in every press, 10 seconds on and then off. Let's see. Okay, another thing about the state. The state, power state, just a second. Power state on, and state, okay. So I need now to configure the basic setting. So not schedule, not timer, not loop timer. So there is another setting to add. Edge mode, pulse mode, and following mode. So pulse, okay, I want it to be in pulse mode, I think. So now it will do what I'm mean. Let's see. So one pulse will activate for 10 seconds. Yes, and now it's eventually working. So after 10 seconds it should stop. Okay, so you need to go over the manual and try and error and do, but basically it is doing anything that you want about the power state, and very nice and very small unit, I have to admit. Pretty impressed, and that's all for now, guys. Hope this is helpful. Thank you and bye.